They're our cuddle buddies, our protectors, no matter how small or big they are. They're our best friends. But sometimes their breath stinks and their teeth get nasty, and it's not even their fault. It's our fault as dog owners. Here to talk about the importance of dental health for our pups, please welcome Dr. Jonathan Sneed from Valle Verde Animal Hospital. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
I know you guys are a full-service animal hospital, but sometimes dental needs go unnoticed.
Very much so. A lot of times, dental disease is a silent disease of dogs.
Okay.
It causes the most illness, the most injury, the most discomfort. A lot of times, even with dogs' teeth being rotten and just nasty, they'll still eat.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll come in and we'll get ready to do a full mouth extraction. They're asking me, well, how are we going to eat? Well, we were eating with these rotten teeth.
Right.
They'll eat fine. And so it's the great, great silent disease.
And how do we know? Like, what are some things that we can look for? Do we just kind of trust our vet when we take them in for a checkup?
No, one of the biggest things you look for is bad breath. So a lot of times,
look at that. That probably causes some bad breath.
That is definitely one of those examples right there. And you can see the before and the after as far as the dental cleaning.
Wow.
So those teeth cleaned up very beautifully and didn't need any extractions. Unfortunately, some of those teeth had to come out.
Wow.
And so it's one of those things where you get a potent odor. And these guys are right in your face. You know, you come home and they want to kiss you and lick you and be right there with you. And so when they're right there with you, you want to definitely take a look in that mouth. And you can almost smell it. And a lot of times we're like, oh, well, it's just dog breath.
That's what I was saying. Like, don't all dogs have bad breath? I mean, come on.
No, that's not one of the things that they have. Unfortunately, that's something that shouldn't be. Just like with us.
Right.
We shouldn't have bad breath. You just don't want to just use mouthwash. You don't want to use over-the-counter products.
Now, you talk about being able to educate each family. Because, again, like we just think, oh, they're dogs, but what can you tell us as pet owners, what we should know?
Brushing the teeth at home every day.
Wow.
It is the biggest pushback that I get every single time I go into the room.
I just thought, like, okay, I'm not doing that.
That same look that you gave is the same look that everybody gives me. They're just looking at me like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Listen, if you start when they're young, grow them up. And they're used to it. It's just like kids. You want to get them used to it. So get in that mouth, brush their teeth, and that way then go in for your annual dental cleanings. That way they don't have to have any extractions. They don't have to have any teeth removed. And watch what they're eating. Watch what they're eating. Table food does not help. Yeah, that same face again.
I know,
that same face again.
I'm terrible at that. But maybe if you do start it when they're young, it might be something they grow to enjoy, like it's time with you. But you guys do an extensive dental cleaning. So what goes into it when you guys do it?
Yes, ma'am. When we check you in, first off, we do a pre-physical exam.
Okay.
So we listen to the heart, we listen to the lungs, we find out what's going on inside the body first. Then if everything looks good, then we move forward and do blood work.
Right.
As long as that blood work looks good, we're not having any kidney issues, liver issues, then we place an IV catheter and give them pre-med. So that way they're not freaking out before the anesthetic procedure. Then we actually give them an induction and then intubate them, so that way they're under anesthesia fully, and then do a deep, deep scaling, which means getting under the gum line.
Yes.
The tartar that we see on those teeth isn't the bad part. It's what some of
And I know that can cause heart disease and heart problems and a lot of other things that are just nasty. So listen to your vet, Courtney. Listen to your vet, Courtney. All right, take your furry loved one to Valle Verde Animal Hospital at 693 North Valle Verde in Henderson. Give them a call at 702-675-3800 or visit ValleVerdeVet.com, and you can take advantage of their September special. Normally, dental cleanings are about $386, but Las Vegas Now viewers, you'll save about 35% and pay only $250.